Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelorette fans lose respect for Joan Vassos. The Golden Bachelorette finale aired a week ago, but fans have lost respect for the first female lead, Joan Vassos. What happened in that time frame that caused this shift to happen? More so, has it been a long time coming? Keep reading for further details. Fans lose respect for Joan Vassos. When Joan Vassos first started her journey as the premier Golden Bachelorette, viewers were thrilled. They could not think of anyone better, and she genuinely seemed ready to find love. Due to a family situation, she had to leave Jerry Turner's season early. They had a very close connection, so it was sad, but fortunately, Joan was given another chance at love. She met 24 suitors of various lifestyles and backgrounds, which was such a shock to her system. Yet it was thrilling all the same, but she quickly saw that she was still not over the loss of her late husband John. This was a huge hurdle for Joan, but she had incredible encouragement from the Mansion men. It came down to Jordan Heller, Pascal Abgui, Guy Gansert, and Chalk Chapel for the hometowns. Jordan was eliminated, so the final three headed to Tahiti, but Pascal self-eliminated. She was broken but knew Chalk was the one, and they are now engaged. Now, a Reddit thread has been posted, slamming Joan. Apparently, her kids did not want her to go on the show for many reasons. It's not that they did not want her to find love, but they were uncomfortable with fantasy suites. More so, it was noted how they likely did not want their late father's tainted past to resurface. Here's a fragment of what the OP wrote. Those kids have been through a ton. Their dad was convicted of multiple counts of fraud, while also dying of cancer. I could never imagine what that is like, and it was only 3 years ago. Those kids have probably had to work through so much only for it to all come up again on a national scale. So what did other Golden Bachelorette viewers have to say? Mixed reviews. Some Golden Bachelorette fans understood that Joan Vassos has never been alone. Therefore, she likely just wanted to find a companion. However, others struggled with her behavior and called her out for being a gold digger. But the bigger issue is she was on the Golden Bachelor, which the timeline suggests she applied not too long after her husband passed. Joan seems to me to be a gold digger. She really doesn't seem like a nice person IRL. My 2 cents worth. I agree. How phony to go on and on about John when in reality, she signed up for a dating show 1 year after his death. There was also her late husband's troubled past that has resurfaced, but she appears to be turning a blind eye. My big issue was how highly she spoke of her husband when he's alleged a criminal and she was living off stolen money. Maybe had she been upfront about his wrongdoings, she wouldn't have gotten all the clap back. Totally agree. Not a fan of Joan, as I remember she rushed to be on Golden Bachelor, seemed so sketch when her husband had recently passed, and even seemed more sketchy with her non-stop crying over her husband through this season. So there are a lot of reasons that have emerged to cause fans disdain for Joan. Yet in the end she has gotten what she wants, and that is the goal of the show. When Joan Vassos stepped into the spotlight as a contestant on the Golden Bachelorette, she was an instant fan favorite. Her grace, wit, and ageless beauty captivated viewers who admired her charm and poise. Joan, a retired interior designer and grandmother of 3, seemed like the epitome of elegance. Yet as the season unfolded, cracks began to show in her polished veneer, leading to a dramatic shift in public perception. The early days, a darling of the golden hour, from the moment Joan exited the limo, wearing a stunning emerald gown that complemented her silver-streaked hair, fans were hooked. She spoke of her late husband with heartfelt reverence and shared her dreams of finding love again. Her vulnerability struck a chord with viewers, who were rooting for her to capture the heart of Bachelor Richard Evans, a retired naval officer with a penchant for ballroom dancing. In the first few weeks, Joan emerged as a frontrunner. Her one-on-one date with Richard, where they recreated a Parisian picnic under the stars, was a season highlight. Social media lit up with praise for her authenticity and grace. Joan is the definition of class. One fan tweeted, "If she doesn't win Richard's heart, what's the point?" The shift, rumors and whispers. As the season progressed, whispers of Joan's off-camera behavior began to circulate. Contestants who had been eliminated started to speak out during interviews. According to them, Joan was not as sweet as she seemed. Joan always made sure she looked good in front of Richard, but behind the scenes, she was ruthless. one former contestant claimed. Others accused her of stirring drama among the women, then playing innocent when the cameras were rolling. Still, many fans dismissed these accusations as jealousy. Joan's supporters argued that the other contestants were trying to tarnish her reputation out of spite. The turning point, the wine cellar incident, the moment that truly fractured Joan's public image, came during episode 7, when the group visited a luxurious Napa Valley vineyard. The women were invited to explore the estate's wine cellar, but what started as a light-hearted outing quickly devolved into chaos. According to the show's footage, Joan and another contestant, Linda, got into a heated argument over a bottle of vintage Merlot. The disagreement escalated, with Joan accusing Linda of undermining her relationship with Richard. "You're just jealous because he actually likes me," Joan snapped, her tone sharp and condescending. The argument was caught on camera, and for the first time, viewers saw a side of Joan that was far from graceful. Social media erupted. "Did Joan just lose it over a bottle of wine? This is not the Joan we thought we knew," one viewer wrote. The social media fallout. After the episode aired, Joan took to Instagram to address the incident. In a lengthy post, she apologized for her behavior, citing the stress of the competition. "We're all human and we all have our moments. I let the pressure get to me, and I regret how I handled the situation with Linda," she wrote. While some fans appreciated her apology, others were less forgiving. "An apology doesn't erase what we saw," one comment read. "You can't fake who you are forever." Meanwhile, Linda shared her side of the story in an exclusive interview with People. She accused Joan of bullying and claimed that the show's producers edited the footage to make Joan look better than she deserved. The interview added fuel to the fire, and Joan's popularity plummeted. The revelation: a hidden agenda. As fans continued to dissect Joan's behavior, a bombshell revelation surfaced. Joan had allegedly joined the Golden Bachelorette not to find love, but to promote her upcoming memoir. The book, titled Second Chances: Finding Love After Loss, was set to release just weeks after the finale. The timing raised eyebrows and many fans felt betrayed. "She played all of us," one viewer tweeted. "Joan wasn't there for Richard, she was there for fame." Joan's publicist denied the allegations, stating that the memoir had been in the works long before she joined the show. However, the damage was done. The narrative of Joan as a fame seeker overshadowed her earlier image as a grieving widow looking for love. Richard's decision and the aftermath. In the finale, Richard ultimately chose to pursue a relationship with another contestant, Margaret, a retired teacher known for her kind heart and genuine personality. Joan made it to the final two, but left the show without the happy ending fans had once hoped for her. During the After the Final Rose special, Joan faced tough questions from host Jess Palmer. She defended herself, claiming that she had been unfairly portrayed and insisting that her feelings for Richard were genuine. But the audience's lukewarm reaction suggested that her explanations had fallen flat. Where Joan stands now, post-show, Joan has struggled to regain her standing with fans. While her memoir received decent reviews, it was overshadowed by the controversy surrounding her time on The Golden Bachelorette. She has since taken a step back from the spotlight, focusing on her family and charitable endeavors. In a recent interview with Good Morning America, Joan reflected on her experience. "It's easy to judge someone based on what you see on TV," she said, "but there's so much more to all of us than what's captured in a few episodes." The lesson learned: Joan Vassos' rise and fall on The Golden Bachelorette serves as a cautionary tale about the double-edged sword of reality TV fame. Once adored for her elegance and sincerity, Joan's reputation unraveled in the face of scrutiny and scandal. For fans, it was a reminder that even the most polished personas can hide flaws, and that reality TV, for all its drama, rarely tells the whole truth. For Joan, it was a humbling experience that forced her to confront her own imperfections and the price of living life in the public eye.